Shalom, shalom, man. Spirit hit me, man, to do this video, man. Sometimes I meditate out loud, but I never got around to really trying to make videos like that. I gotta really honestly do this more often. Spiritually under attack down here in this world. I'm a product of what you would call gang stalking. I'm a targeted individual. And I was doing some research yesterday, man, and I come across a video that said, on the video, dude said, man, these women are the real Illuminati. And I started to think about it. Usually when we think of Illuminati, we think of old white men that run the world to a degree. You can say that. And I started deep meditating on it, or the Most High revealed it to me, I guess, you know. So I started thinking about it. The Illuminati is being always used as or looked at as a secret society that rules over society, or whatever the case might be, right? So when I was thinking about, heck, I'll be flowing so better, man, before I start pressing this record button. So when it comes to the so-called white man, even though he's ruling in this world right now, he needs the energy of the children of Israel, which is the blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, to keep his system running. He needs our energy to keep the system going. You have to think about it. The NBA, for instance, man, it's $1 billion corporation, but the NBA is not. It wouldn't be what it'd be without players like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and black men for the most part. So they literally need it. And then when these men running up the court, shooting that ball and dunking the ball, it fill up arena of seats for people to come pay to watch them do that. But these are black men, though, that make the NBA what it is, and whatever sport or whatever it is that's drawing in billions, whether it be the music industry or whatever else. So they literally need our energy. What's going on is this energy harvesting. We're living in a simulation matrix right now, where Satan is basically working chiefly through the white man and our women, unfortunately, to try to get to the sons of the living God, which is the so-called black men down here in America and scattered all over the globe. Now, Yahweh Shai, the one you call Jesus Christ, was a black man himself, even though they give you the white boy Caesar Borgia on the image when you Google Jesus Christ. So, this is why in the times we in right now, you got a thing going on right now where knowledge is being, in the scriptures even tell you that knowledge shall increase in the last days. So it's this stuff called semen retention that I just, I've been knowing about this for a couple of years now, but I've just recently started taking it serious 2023 up and now it's 2024. So ever since I noticed, ever since I started practicing this sacred art, I noticed it's like I opened a doorway where I'm in a whole different realm from brothers that's pretty not much on this or don't have the type of knowledge that I got. So, I got a video saved on my playlist. I can't really put it in. I got to figure out how to, I gotta up my channel. I'm really at the beginning stages, but it's from this TV show. This girl, she walked up on this dude that was doing semen retention, on the show. And she was like, we need to talk. And she was like, we're well aware of what you're doing, Matt. See, women have been doing this forever, so we know all about the power. See, us having the power, that's a part of the system. By you taking the power, you're fucking with the system, and I see why you think we can't allow that. I'm gonna put the video. Matter of fact, that video I'm gonna put in both the description and the comments on the end of the video, so you can click on it and see for yourself that I'm not making this up. So the scriptures say we supposed to expose the evil. Look at this. You got the boy, they targeting me so heavy. She said, by us having the power, that's a part of the system. By you taking the power, you're fucking with the system. And I see why you think we can't allow that. And then on the video, dude was like, he was like, so you want to have sex with me to regain the power? And she was like, we're willing to do whatever is necessary. And I noticed ever since I've been practicing this art, I noticed like women are doing the most to try to steal my energy. So the way I've been thinking is the way the white man is running this society, they have control right now, but they have no real power, especially the time we in right now with God sending them cosmic rays down at the sun beam. He got them cosmic rays coming down. The white man is losing the power, and they're not designed to absorb this energy. So, when you jump on semen retention, bro, you be able to build up immense power as a black man by practicing this art. That's why I'm trying to tell brothers, man, you got your wife, man, try to hold your seed in, even if you're having some sex or something with your lady. You know what I'm saying? Build up that energy, because we're going to need it in these times to combat this system. And they looking at me as a supreme threat right now, I guess, to their system or whatever the case might be. But they doing so much corrupt stuff around me, I have to do whatever I can to try to combat this system. So I got to put videos up. So the way I was thinking about it, my buddy said women are the real Illuminati on the video. I started really deep thinking about, okay, when you think of Illuminati, you think of old white men with suits on and hidden away. Now, I used to think that it was a whole bunch of Illuminati people. I mean, it was a few of them And then a whole bunch of us down here that don't know what's going on the whole time. That's actually in reverse. It's actually a few of us that's not in it, and the majority of society is actually a part of it. That's what's crazy about it. Like 70% of society is involved with this type of stuff. So if we saying that the Illuminati, they run society, they move in secret, women operate in secret, and then when you look around in society, they got all the jobs. They the managers and supervisors on all the jobs. And they determine if you as a man keep that job or whatever the case may be. I done been in these situations, bro, where if I was determined to keep the job or get one at all, it was based on the woman. And this ain't no 666 shit I'm doing, by the way, for people that probably might jump on or for whatever else, or whatever. So, even on a job fair, like they'll be talking like I'll be the one at the job fairs or whatever, and it probably be 5 seats where they interviewing people. It might be a white boy, a Mexican lady, or a white lady. It might be a white boy, one white boy, a Mexican lady, a white lady, and then 2 black women interviewing people. And then they called me over to get interviewed by one of the ladies. And what they're doing is they're talking cold. It'd be like some sexual stuff. Like they trying to basically say like, we'll let you get this job pretty much if you screw me type of thing or whatever. Like this is how corrupt this society is. It's like to the point you can't even really get these people on the quid quo pro. Quid quo pro is when it's some sexual stuff involved where somebody's a higher rank or whatever, or trying to get you ranked up in another position based on some sexual stuff on the job. That's quid quo pro, but it's hard to even get a woman on it. Now they can get a male with that type of stuff. It's hard to get women with that type of stuff because they run society, bro. So if they run in society, they got all the jobs, they the managers and supervisors, all that. Look at this. They got military planes and stuff like, and it was another plane just so y'all see that. I do not be making this tough stuff up. They do this every day often around me. And I notice when I go to exposing and telling the truth, I notice people start malfunctioning around me. They start sweating, they start scratching off. I notice this. So I think the Most High has blessed me with some type of power where it's affecting stuff down here. I've been to work certain jobs where I'm working on they little stuff in the warehouse, and then the machines and stuff is shutting down, bro. Like, he done blessed me with some type of energy where it's affecting stuff. So I started thinking about it. Like, there's a whole world you can enter with women where I'm trying to tell you, like, it get real low and sick down here in this world, man. But like a lot of stuff to go on behind the scenes. It's a whole realm you can enter with women where you can find yourself. They be to pick you up off the street somewhere, and you could be walking somewhere on the bike or whatever. They could be to pick you up off the street, and you will find yourself in a house full of women, and you smashing all 4 of the women, from the 45-year-old mama to the 22-year-old daughter to the 17-year-old daughter to the 14-year-old daughter, and you 31 years old. Man, I'm 25. I'm not talking about myself. And there's no. I heard some stories of it. Come on now, this is what goes on. It's that sick and twisted out here, and basically the doorway to that realm, your sexual energy as a man has to be on a certain level. And you basically have to keep quiet for the most part in order to enter into that realm, whatever, in order for them to open that door for you within that wicked ass realm. So, the Illuminati, a secret society that runs society. So women operate in secret based on this sexual stuff, and they hide in the dark, and they're running society. So it really makes sense for real. They the real Illuminati. And the white man, what he does, he weaponizes our women against us and uses them as a tool for energy extracting. A woman doesn't have power unless a man give her the power through giving her his energy. This is why they're gonna give you nothing free in this world but a porn site and a C-19 shot. But still got AIDS and HIV and all this other stuff that ain't, and cancer and stuff that so-called he ain't got a cure for, that is curable as well through fasting, herbs, and plant-based diet. So yeah, man, I just had to, I had some more stuff on my mind. I got to get used to putting myself out here on this camera, man. But it was really on my spirit to really make this video, man, because I'm being targeted by both the white man and these women. Like, they got a lot of people doing a lot of crazy stuff. Like, people might ride past me in a red car, blue car. They might send somebody up the street with all red on, all blue. They recently just took my car from me illegally that they weren't supposed to do. And then they got people riding past with scooters as I'm walking around to making stops to the store. Now, I know this, man, I'm not even just having issues with the white man no more. Now, you know what, you can read Psalms 83. It talks about how all these races of people come together in one consent to keep the children of Israel from raising up and coming back into to power as a people. So I noticed, man, I be done went gas station or whatever, corner store. I noticed the Arabs and the East Indians, man, when I go in there, they looking down, they got shame all over their face, all type of stuff, and they looking scared and nervous. Whenever I go up in there, they looking like, oh, because they people can't handle my energy no more, I guess, bro. And it's like, I don't be meaning nobody no type of harm or wrong with none of that, bro. But it's like, That's what they mean towards me, or that's how this society is set up. It's so corrupt. The police, criminals, all type of stuff, bro. So I gotta start really exposing like what's going on. And I got so much footage on my phone. This gang I'm finna start uploading, man. So for the people that's like, there's some cuss words in it because they called me when I was heated, but I'm finna stop getting overly heated around them and stuff, overly doing the most or whatever, because that's what they feeding on too. So, but the footage I already got recorded or whatever, it's some cuss words like a mug up in there, but it's still necessary for exposing what's going on down here. So the white man, he weaponizes our women and uses them as a tool to extract the energy. Women don't have power unless we give them the power through the energy, and it charges them up like a battery. And then they give that to the white man's system. Our women are all, unfortunately, all about the white man system and keeping his system running, and not about seeing their own brothers come back into power, which is inevitable and gonna happen anyway. You see what I'm saying? Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of their follow. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. And with that being said, Shalom.